What if I told you that becoming a millionaire does not actually put you anywhere near real power? That sounds shocking, because society treats millionaires as successful, influential, and important. But behind closed doors, millionaires and billionaires do not even play the same game. In fact, most billionaires do not consider millionaires powerful at all. One group follows rules, the other group quietly shapes them. And once you understand this difference, you will never look at wealth the same way again. Most people believe the difference between a millionaire and a billionaire is simply a few extra zeros. More money, bigger houses, better cars. That belief is dangerously shallow. The real difference is not money. It is control. Millionaires earn money inside existing systems. Billionaires design the systems where money flows. That single difference changes everything, including how they think or tame of, and how they interact with the world. Let us start with how wealth is created. A millionaire's wealth usually comes from income, businesses, salaries, investments, or scaling a successful idea. Their focus is optimization, earning more, saving more, and investing smarter. But a billionaire rarely builds wealth this way. Billionaires position themselves at control points. They do not ask how to make money faster. They ask how to own what everyone else needs. Resources, platforms, infrastructure, distribution. Whoever controls these does not chase money. Money comes to them automatically. Here is the first pattern break. Millionaires work within markets. Billionaires shape markets. When market conditions change, millionaires react. When billionaires sense change coming, they reposition quietly before anyone else notices. This is why billionaires often appear lucky. In reality, they are operating with earlier information, deeper access, and longer time. Now pause and think about visibility. Millionaires often seek recognition. Awards, social media presence, industry respect. Visibility helps them grow networks and opportunities. Billionaires avoid it aggressively. Fame puts you on a radar. Regulation follows attention. Scrutiny follows fame, and scrutiny slows control. Real billionaires understand that silence is not absence. It is insulation. When nobody is watching you, nothing interferes with your decisions. Another important distinction appears in how money is used. Millionaires spend money. Billionaires rarely do. Instead, they borrow against assets. Their wealth is locked inside companies. Land, patents, shares, and systems. Banks lend them billions because their assets are more reliable than currency itself. This allows billionaires to live without triggering taxes the same way income earners do. While a millionaire works to grow net worth, a billionaire designs wealth to endlessly fuel itself. Here is where the gap widens dramatically. Millionaires value liquidity. Billionaires value leverage. Liquidity provides comfort. Leverage provides power. Wheat leverage, a decision made in one boardroom, can move currencies, reshape industries, or destabilize competitors. Millionaires operate locally. Billionaires operate structurally. Look at risk. Millionaires focus on reducing risk through diversification, insurance, and safety nets. Billionaires accept risk differently because they do not absorb it personally. Their risk is distributed through layers of entities, partnerships, legal structures, and institutions. When things go wrong, the system absorbs the impact, not the individual. This freedom allows billionaires to place bets that most people would never survive. Now consider time. Millionaires think in years, 5-year plans, 10-year goals. Billionaires think in decades or generations. Their wealth strategies are not designed to impress today. They are designed to remain untouched tomorrow. This is why billionaire wealth often appears boring on the surface, slow, steady, and quiet. But over time, it compounds into dominance. Another misconception people have is that billionaires work harder. That is not true. They work higher. Millionaires focus on execution. Billionaires focus on positioning. A billionaire can remain inactive publicly, while systems continue producing wealth invisibly. Control does not require motion. It requires ownership. Here is a critical micro-insight. Millionaires ask for access. Billionaires grant it. Access is the real currency of power. Access to deals before they emerge. Access to policymakers before laws change. Access to information before markets react. None of this requires publicity. In fact, publicity destroys access. This is why most billionaires operate through proxies, executives, and structures that conceal their involvement entirely. Now think about influence. Millionaires influence people. Billionaires influence environments. A millionaire may inspire individuals. A billionaire shapes conditions where millions of people have no choice but to participate. Control of land, resources, supply chains, platforms, and capital flows creates unavoidable influence. This is not persuasion. This is gravity. At this point, something uncomfortable becomes clear. Wealth narratives promoted online are mostly illusions. The luxury lifestyle you see is meant to be aspirational, not instructional. It keeps attention on spending instead of ownership. The real billionaire lifestyle is quiet because attention is not an asset. It is a liability. So when people say that millionaires and billionaires are basically the same, they misunderstand the structure of power completely. Millionaires live inside the system. Billionaires live above it. And the distance between those two positions is far greater than money alone can explain. Here is the final realization. Becoming a millionaire can change comfort. Becoming a billionaire changes how reality behaves around you. Billionaires do not compete with millionaires because they do not share the same arena. One earns money. The other controls the machine that creates it. The truth is simple. Millionaires play the game. Billionaires rewrite the rules. And the reason this difference is rarely explained is because once you see it, you realize how little of what you were taught about wealth actually matters. If you want to understand how real power functions beneath surface-level success, how systems, control, and silence shape the world, subscribe to the Wealth Diaries, because the most important difference in wealth is never visible.